YouTube, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. This is Thomas with Mr. Fix-All Home and Garden in Raleigh, North Carolina. I wanted to give you guys a heads up. I've had a 4-part series in process with this deck framing system at this house. Well, I finally finished the framing. It's taken me right at, oh God, 6 weeks. Pretty much 5 weeks, 3 days, something along them lines. And just to give you a heads up, I never really showed you this because this is more of the, what I'm dealing with here is the courtyard. See, it's an enclosed brick courtyard with a huge retaining wall going all the way down. You can see the pergola in the background there and the house and the staircase going up. Well, the homeowner decided that, basically what she wanted to do here was to convert this concrete, brick structure into something that's just a little bit more softer, appealing, something that where she can hang out and have some fun, and instead of having all this patio furniture on this gigantic concrete slab. So basically that's what was going on. So a lot of contractors, like I told you before, came out here, they threw a bunch of bids out, just this, that, and the other, and and 15, 20, 30 minutes later, they, were expecting, some results from that. And obviously that wasn't going to happen. The homeowner's a little bit too savvy. Her and her husband are both, big into IT. I mean, my God, they're on the 1%er kind of people, and so, she understands, that, you just cannot look at a project like this and expect, 15, 20, 30 minutes later, you're going to get some, a credible source of information, or, a contractor is going to give you some, some viable options and actually puts forth some sort of, drawings or, estimates that are realistic. I suppose that's probably the deal. It's just being realistic. When I saw this project, I was like, oh my God, you're kidding me, really? Sinking concrete, cracking all over the place. The bricks, they were cracking. I had to do a lot of surface repair there. And of course, the concrete slab took 3 weeks. Well, just to repair it, plug it, fix the drainage issues, because it was basically the water was backing up into the courtyard. Well, anyway, after all that, the 3 weeks of spent fixing the concrete, and basically 3.5 weeks to frame this thing. Well, I put my last nail in today, this morning actually, and I'm going to show you the complete frame system with all the staircases and the side doors and all that stuff. And anyway, I'm going to take you on the guided tour. Just stand by. Here we go. All right, here's as we're coming up. And I'm a pan. Finally built the last 4 tiers of that staircase over there. I'm being kind of quiet and careful because I'm actually walking on all these joists, so I just don't want to fall. It's quite a long distance down. But anyway, you can see how I put all this together. Alright, here's the tricky part. Let me get over here somewhere I can... there you go. And anyway, like I said, I'm sitting on the 5th flight up here, and a little unnerving because I'm trying to do this video and also show you guys this build. But you know, this is just insane. You know, I've had, like I said, so many people chime in on it. And another thing that was kind of hilarious too is that Lowe's, where I got all this wood from. You know, one of the head managers, he finally come up to me and he says, "What are you building, man?" He goes, "You've been buying so much lumber." And I said, "Yeah, I've spent right at $7,000 in lumber in the last 30 days. And he goes, "I know. And plus, too, I got a huge order. I ordered the deck boards yesterday. So they should be coming in." Let me get off this thing before I kill myself. There we go. Not yet. Now we're at the lower level. Okay. But then I started showing some pictures of what I've been taking out here. And he goes, "Oh, my God, man, you're kidding me." He says, "That's insanity, you know, what you're building out there." And I said, "Yeah, I've done it all by myself." He goes, he says, "There's no way." He goes, "It's impossible for one man to build that, and you know, haul all that lumber in, you know, because you know we're talking thousands and thousands of pounds of lumber that had to come into this place." But that's okay. It's all good. You know, I can handle it. I've been handling stuff like this for many years, so you know, I don't try to tell people, "Hey, project's too big," you know. I like the bigger the better. I don't know what that is. You know, there's some sort of intrigue with having this monster construction projects that I always seem to get my hands into. And hey, oh, by the way, because of YouTube again, and I'm going to tell you guys, thank you. I'm going to give a shout out to all my subscribers and all my viewers. And the people who, you know, viewed my videos and stuff like that, and they keep chiming in on what I do. Because of YouTube, I got another gig. I mean, she says she's already got the deposit ready, and she watched a couple of my videos, and she's been planning this outdoor, you know, like a fire pit area, but she doesn't really want a fire pit. She wants more like a stone paver job, and but it goes down a hill. I've already visited her property yesterday. She's got a nice house. I mean, bought it just brand new, and she's got a big chunk of land, and it goes off a creek. And anyway, she says, "You know, Tom," he goes, "I think you're the guy that can handle this." He goes, "I want you to figure out how to build pathway and then open it up to a big, like a courtyard, but a stone inlay courtyard out near the creek area. And then, you know, that way she can entertain her guests, but she has this weird creek that she wants me to build a bridge across it. So the pathway will lead to a big party area, and then the party area will lead to a bridge that will go out into the woods so they can, you know, get drunk and then go in the woods." Something like that. But anyway, she's cool. She's got money, and she also has a pretty important position. She's one of the big finance managers for Toyota. So, you know, there you go. No advertising. No money spent on any of that stuff. So, to all you guys asking me for my advice, I said, and I'll give this advice to you again. Keep your quality standards high. Know what you're doing. Be fair. Give them the right price, but remember, don't undercut yourself. You know, the bottom line is you got to live. You know, and you got to eat, and you got to be able to come out here every single day. Think about all the gas, the food, everything. You know, I mean, I've spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars in gasoline alone just to come out here. So once you start putting all that together, and you got a, you know, good sense of what's going on, people hire you. And as long as you're honest with them, and you know, BS them, you know, you'll do well, and you'll go far in this business. But remember, you gotta know what you're doing, you know. And if you don't know how to build stuff like this, I'm gonna tell you, stick to you know, punch list work for rental management companies. You know, changing batteries and air filters. You know, and you know, it's a little bit of sheetrock repair. You know, and a little bit of painting work. You know, and then you'll still be fine, because there's still a lot of guys out there who do punch list work, and you know, and they do okay. You know, they make a living out of it. But when you start getting into the bigger end of building, you know, where there's $20,000-$30,000 involved, you know, you better have your head screwed on straight. Well, YouTube, I just wanted to give you this last shout out on this framing system. The deck boards will be in about 9 days. And what I'm going to do with this particular series, because I know I've kind of taken this one out a while, it's gotten a little drawn out. But what I'm going to do is when I get the completed project done, when all the deck boards are on, and probably when it's stained, you know, just pretty much in the completed state, you know, with the hot tub and everything, then I'm going to show you the final product, okay? All right, everybody have a great day, and please subscribe, leave a comment as always, and thumbs up. You guys have a great day. See you later, YouTube. Bye.